Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. This is GGF bringing you episode 11 of Let's Try Endless Sky. So I hope you guys are doing well and ready to check out some Endless Sky with me. It's a beautiful day to play some games. And here we are. We're in Mill Race, the overpopulated world. Today we are going to continue our business, which has been quite successful. We're up to 509,000 credits. With a loan, we can take up to 867,000 credits, which means we can take a total of about 1.3 million, closing in on 1.4. And at a shipyard, we can do some damage with that. Right now, we are heading to... we're heading down this way. Wait, to Lycan. Okay, so let's head to Atria next. Oh, we can just click it and it goes through what we have there. Alright, so that's our next stop. Actually, it's 9 jumps away, so we're going to have to stop at maybe Cos Borealis, which if we look at ports, it has New Iceland, so we can stop there. Looks like heavy metals, maybe medical or luxury goods are hot. We have heavy metals. Okay, so let's go, son. Start jumping around. Merchant ship winter songs. It's risky, but it's quick to make money if you hunt down pirates. Bodger the 8th. It's so weird that all the oldsters are in love with that group Phantom Blaster. Their music is offensive. Getting wounded during battle is admirable when we're able to do something. Oh. Swiftblade. I'm here to make you get turned into space debris. Entering the Cos Borealis system. New Iceland. Land. Oh my gosh. New Iceland is a perpetually hazy volcanic world with a slightly caustic atmosphere, but enough reserves of metal and petrochemicals to draw a large number of settlers. Some of those settlers also make a living as farmers, and a few well-developed factory towns produce goods for export to other worlds. Many of the inhabitants wear dust masks to avoid letting the particulate matter from the volcanoes accumulate in their lungs. Nice profit on heavy metals. Now we're headed to Atria, where it looks like medical is the winner here. So job board, nothing. Let's go ahead and trade for medical, which is high, but apparently it's higher in Atria. We'll take them. Let's depart and hope we can jump out of here. No inhabited planets in Rostaban. Alpha Array, where we're going to stop. Oh, now we're in Rostaban, the Lesath system. Lesath. One more jump to Atria. Let's go, son. Lycan. Bong bong. Alright. You wish the farm family the best of luck. 32,000 credits. At last you reach Lycan, and Chris enthusiastically unloads their possessions into a waiting transport van. Before they disappear, they press a credit chip for 43,250 credits into your hands and assure you that you're a valuable ally to the anti-status movement. So that seems like it's another Chris Brecht is now a minor person, an anarchist committed enough to their ideals to move to the south in hopes of finding a less status community. It is not actually maybe the free worlds. All right. right, cool. So, Lycan is a rainy world of marshes, fields, and streams. More than half the rice consumed in this administrative district is grown on Lycan because of its near optimal climate. However, because of the constant rain and overcast weather, few people, aside from farmers, have settled here. Planetary government, or indeed any government above the village level, is virtually non-existent. Most farms are small and family-owned, negotiating sales directly with off-world corporations who then arrange for transportation of the produce. Not much for sale here. Heavy rockets. It's different. Okay, we have 583,000 credits. Now let's see where we're headed to Clark. 3 factory workers for 29K. 38K, 26. 23,000. These are weaker. 2 prisoners home after completing their sentences in a penal colony. That's weird. Let's see, Clark is 5 jumps away. And it's good for 29K. 26K for 2. 23K for 2. Let's go with family of 3 factory workers. Hoping to find work on Clark in the Seganus system. I'll pay you 29,000 credits. 5 tons of cargo space free. Spaceport. Conspiracy theorist. The Quark are running the government. There's no way such a powerful species wouldn't be able to control us. Leave the Matrix. The spaceport is built on a small mountain, one of the rare places where enough bedrock rises above the soil to produce a firm foundation for large buildings and high ground during floods. The warehouses and market are built of concrete, but the smaller buildings on the outskirts of the port are wood-framed. Moss is growing everywhere, and in places the wood is stippled with mold, but the people are friendly enough, unhurried, and peaceful. A noodle soup restaurant near the center of the port town seems to be the gathering place of choice. Whatever they're cooking inside, it smells delicious. Bank, our credit score goes up. Trading, we're heading to Sejanus, so plastic is a hit. And then maybe heavy metals. Plastic looks like a hit for 5 tons. Oh, we have medical. Oh, I sold all. Okay, that's what I wanted to do. Plastic, let's grab plastic. And be on our way to Sejanus. Just a little side gig. Very good, very good, very good. Goblet of wings. Dropped my cargo of Limburger cheese. My hold is going to smell bad for weeks. I'm sick and tired of other ships stealing the minerals I've mined before I can get to them. We'll jump to the Sejanus system. Or Seganus. And here we are. Boom, 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 Clark. Okay, wish the workers the best of luck. Collect 29,000. Clark is a recently settled world, and most of its surface remains covered in dense forests and uninhabited mountains. Because clearing new land is so difficult, agriculture here has not grown far beyond the level of subsistence farming, but the temperate climate has drawn tens of millions of settlers, most of whom work in factories that have been planted here by off-world corporations to take advantage of the cheap labor. The low cost of living and virtually zero unemployment rate make poverty and crime relatively rare occurrences. Instead, there is a pioneering spirit, a startup world attitude that anything is attainable with a bit of hard work and frugality. Make a nice quick profit on plastic. Job board. Are we heading in that direction? I'm not quite sure. Ooh, 47,000 up there. Shipment to Wayfair, auxiliary ram scoops. Ooh, 42,000 for 3 miners there, but that's back that way. If we go to memory, we actually have to We have a shipment to Solace over there. Delivery to Sun Drinker down there. I should have did that already. And then family to Winter. And then possibly Vindimatrix. No. Oh, is it that? It's only 18,500. I thought it was more. 47,000, but that goes way up there to Cosmo. That's 9 jumps away. We're in the Zosma system. Let's check the spaceport. Cargo unloading. A stack of large labels says finest quality meat, not for human consumption. The spaceport is at the heart of one of Clark's largest cities, surrounded by smokestacks and factories. There are a few hangars owned by different corporations where the cargo ships can load and unload, but you are relegated to a set of concrete landing pads further from the main buildings. Large trucks rumble by carrying carts loaded down with cargo crates. In the central building, dozens of workers fill a large cafeteria with several stations serving different types of food. The mood here feels boisterous and energetic, very different from most of the dirt belt worlds you have visited. Shipyard, absolutely nothing. Outfitter. Absolutely nothing. I might just not take a job. Hold out for something better. Let's go back down to Sun Drinker. Then we'll head to Solace. Yeah. So we're coming back here. Let's at least check what sells there. Maybe equipment or metal. Whatever we can get a better deal on. Metal's high. Equipment is very low, so we'll take the equipment. And spaceport one more time. Attorney. I was involved in a case of an out-of-spec syndicate nuclear reactor. We read this one already. Allegedly, the syndicate threatened the inspector to prevent him from publishing his results, but he didn't give in. Let's go, son. Jumping to the Way system. With no inhabited planets, and I don't know what people are doing here. I guess we can we land on uninhabited planets? Look at the meteors here, or whatever. Asteroids. The Deshuba system. We have a mission on Sundringer. Whoa. Perfect landing. Cargo of copper. Collects 17,500. Most of the world is barren deserts and oceans. For whatever reason, almost no life evolved here. The only human settlement is a small town in one of the few hilly regions, and the locals survive by ranching and farming. It is the sort of world that is ideal for people who enjoy being alone, because it has almost no appeal for anyone else. In addition to the oppressively hot weather, flash floods are quite frequent. Yikes. I'm afraid to check the spaceport. You are walking near the spaceport and suddenly a computer terminal starts blinking and beeping when you pass it. We'll check it out. When you approach, you're greeted by a voice from the terminal. Dear sir, madam, please respond. Hello. My name is Mr. Smith, and I'm contacting you with a highly confidential and urgent proposal. I am, or more accurately was, the financial manager of the recently deceased warlord, Limping Papa. I'm looking for a highly trustworthy individual who can help me relocate Mr. Papa's fortune of 300 million credits. What? How did Mr. Papa acquire his fortune exactly? Mr. Papa was specialized into tricking rich victims to transfer credits to him. I obviously cannot make myself an heir to Mr. Papa, so what I propose is to present you as an heir and have the inheritance transferred to you. When you receive the inheritance on Shiver in the Altair system, then you send half of it back to me. Sounds too good to be true. What's the catch? Mr. Smith responds, there is one small problem with the inheritance tax. It needs to be paid up front. Can you pay 200,000 credits so that I can get the process going? Are you trying to trick me? Of course I'm not trying to trick you. Mr. Papa's victims are all persons that had more credits than common sense. But you look a lot smarter than any of Mr. Papa's victims. Think of the huge amounts of credits you will receive just for acting as heir. Can I count on you to pay the tax that makes both of us very risky or wealthy? Sounds too risky. I don't want to pay anything up front. The terminal suddenly goes black. Mr. Smith is apparently no longer interested in doing business with you. I kind of pushed that along further than I was necessary, but wanted to see what would happen. Starship Captain, I once put 50,000 rifles and 150,000 grenades into my armory. Some of the grenades in the bottom became embedded in the floor because of all the weight on top of them. I still can't get one of them out. There are only 2 concrete landing platforms in the spaceport, and that is plenty for the amount of traffic they receive. A wide, cleared-off field of dirt is available beyond that in case an unusual number of ships ever need to land. The 2 platforms and the spaceport buildings are all built near to the tops of the hills, out of the way of the floodwaters. That is both the spaceport and the only town on Sundrinker. A single road winds between a few buildings. One seems to be a saloon and another a general store. Interesting. Job board, we have 3 bunks, 21 tons available. Whoops, next stop is Solace. So let's see what's available. Mill Race, Gemstone, 29,000. Thrall, 38,000. 51 to go to Kraz. That sounds like a good one. We'll take it. Let's look first. Ooh, 40,000, 42,000 there. This sounds a little risky and tricky, but I'm pretty sure we're going to take care of this. To Rust. Family of 3 farmers is hoping to find work on Rust in the Kraz system. Bong bong. Rush delivered to New Portland. Arabia, 5 jumps away. We'll just keep our cargo open for right now. But we are heading to what next? Solace, which is 2 jumps away, and they have, we don't know what their ports have. Alright, so this is going to be interesting for everybody. Trading, let's just take buy some luxury goods. 19 tons of mission cargo. We might be a target with those luxury goods. Nice ship there, sir. Alright. To Solace. Pirates be warned, the militia are on the watch. Drop off your cargo of data ships for 36,480 credits. Solace is a fertile world that was already home to Earth-like vegetation and animals even before the first settlers arrived. It has now been inhabited for nearly half a millennium, and sprawling cities cover much of its surface. In addition to being one of the major metropolitan centers of the Galactic South, Solace is best known as the home of Delta 5 Corporation, makers of plasma engines and rockets of various sorts. Excuse me, we can definitely use, oh wow, heavy rocket launcher. No kidding. That thing is nasty. That thing is nasty. We don't have the weapon capacity needed for it. Modified blaster, plasma cannon. This is an energy blaster that's been tampered with to increase its power slightly at the cost of its reduced range and higher energy consumption. Modified blasters also produce an extreme amount of heat when firing, increasing the risk that your ship will overheat. Nice. Heavy laser. We could actually put that in if we wanted. Heavy laser is an upgraded beam laser with a significantly longer range and higher power. It's mostly intended for larger ships where energy and space are plentiful, but some pilots consider a single heavy laser to be a worthwhile alternative to a pair of beam lasers because the longer range makes up for the fact that it does not quite deal twice as much damage. It's pretty cool. They've got some interesting stuff here. Look at this. Bunch of secondary weapons. Bunch of stuff here. Torpedo storage racks. All the systems you could ask for. Scram drive is a specially designed hyperdrive that works even if your ship is traveling at a much higher speed at the expense of using more fuel. Huh. If you are being pursued by pirates or just want to get somewhere in a hurry, the extra bit of speed can make a big difference. It's the first time I'm seeing that. A brig. With the addition of some reinforced doors, locks, and security systems, any ship's passenger compartment can be turned into a brig. This makes it suitable for transporting criminals and prisoners, or participating in the highly illegal galactic slave trade. These cells are often found on ships owned by bounty hunters, pirates, and of course the Republic's interstellar law enforcement. But for us, it would just be, I don't know. Does this convert our whole bunk system to a brig? Any ship's passenger compartment can be turned into a brig. That's interesting. Look at all the stuff this place has. This is Solace. They have everything. Tyrant, Orca. Let's grab a local map for 1,000. But I am curious about this brig. We can transport prisoners. Let's see what happens when we buy it. You go to job board. Whoa, 39 tons of bread making machines for 58K. It's only 6 jumps away. Parolee transports a dancer. 2 prisoners home after completing their sentences in a penal colony. Yeah, that's not. $115,000 credits, 8 passengers. Wow, we don't have that. I don't know about a brig, though. We have 0 passengers. I wish we had some passengers. Well, 100,000 credits, 3 wealthy tourists. We need 3, though, not 2. Next for us is right there for 106,000 credits, a family of 4. Meanwhile, deliver 18 tons of Bakelite. I actually want to take 39 tons of bread making machines to New Iceland. Let's take that. Oh, it's a rush delivery. We have 12 days to get there. It's 6 jumps away. Oh, I hate doing these side missions because or these sidetrack missions. I don't want to check the spaceport right now. Trading, sell. We have 1 available. Just take a plant. Oh, food is very low. So actually, we're not headed there. Let's head back to New Iceland. And let's go. Whoa. Our hyperdrive system is very poor. We're just stop and turn and probably getting fired upon. And who knows what we can find in these systems that are not even marked, like maybe are marked on the map, but not even shown properly. Like we can probably find secret stuff, derelict ships, things like that. There's New Iceland. Bong bong, son. Very simple. 58,000 credits, 59,000 basically. Bread making machines. Sell our food for a good amount. Frontier delivery to Lycan. We're headed back that way. Wyvern Station. 32 tons of wine. 30 tons of mercury. 43,000. See, the money talks and it makes you want to go after them. We're heading up that way anyway. 12 tons of motherboards to Solace and Furcat, home of Delta V Corporation. Wayfarer, 21,000 credits. I was like, what? Passenger space is 0. Oh, we have 7 passenger space, right? So that's 7 jumps away. Let's head to 34 tons of golf clubs to the frontier world of Lycan and Atria. High rate of piracy, so prepare to defend yourself. I don't like that. Let's maybe go to... $22 tons of barium. 18 tons of parts tumblers. Flood, 30 tons of mercury. That's kind of dangerous. Let's go 18 tons of parts tumblers to Wyvern Station in the Izar system. We have 22 tons still available. If we go there and then go to Farrakhan, that's 6 jumps away. No, from here. All right, so we'll go to Solace, 12 tons of motherboards, and then 10 tons free. Let's just stock up on anything that's going in Sargas. 200 for heavy metals. All right, cool. And we're headed there. Let's go. I didn't check the shipyard on Solace. I think it had a shipyard too. It's a big boy right there. Get my water bottle, guys. Bear with me. Trinket, I don't know where we're landing. We don't even have a job here. Why did I click Sargas? 55 tons of jeans, what? We don't even have a job here. Rush delivery to Dancer. It's an easy 14,000 credits, but no, I'm not going to get sidetracked here. We're in Sargas. Our next stop is right here, Faircon. So let's head there. Can we sell anything? Make a nice profit on heavy metals. And what's going to be good in Faircon? Big industrial or luxury goods. Let's go with luxury goods. Outfitter, twin blasters, twin modified blaster. Nerve gas fragmentation grenades are an only marginally legal weapon for hand-to-hand combat when boarding a ship, useful for flushing out defenders who are hunkered down in defensible choke points inside their own ship. They are much less useful on as a defensive weapon, but still better than nothing. Nerve gas is a highly illegal weapon for hand-to-hand combat when boarding an enemy ship. Because chemical weapons are banned by interstellar law, you can be severely fined for getting caught in possession of nerve gas canisters, but they do clear out an enemy ship quicker than just about anything else. Wow. Starting to see some pretty wild stuff. We're heading to Faircad. Yeah, let's just depart. Wow, that hyperjump took forever. Alnia system. And then Faircad system. Merchant ship Ice Giant. Being a ship captain is harder than it looks. Solace again. 13,000 credits. Oh, they don't have a shipyard. Okay, just an outfitter. Tractor beam. Wow. All sorts of weird stuff. We got the brig installed here. Bunk room. Offers 4 bunks for 20 outfit space. Fit a few more passengers. Why not? Let's get a little crazy. If you really want to make space for a few more passengers or crew members, if you're trying to capture other ships, you can expand the living space of your ship into an area usually reserved for outfits. 40K, 5 masts, 20 outfit space needed to add 4 bunks. Bong bong. We're now up to 14, so about 11 bunks. And we are headed now to Yed Prior. Now we can transfer some families. There we go. Up to Epsilon Leonis in the deep. We'll do that. Family of 3 for 73K. Let's make sure there's not even any higher paying. Jobs. Wealthy tourist to Luna for 76,000 credits. That's 10 jumps away. Whereas we go shipment to Valhalla. That's 14 jumps away. Do I want to go back to Luna area though? We're heading to here next. And if we check their ports, it's, not much difference. We need a space map, don't we? We have one installed, huh? Let's take the family of 3 in the deep. Valhalla in the Epsilon system. Bong bong. 12 tons available. 15 tons of olives. Where's that other one? It disappeared now. To Dune. 12K. Yeah, we'll accept that. And 20K to go there. 15 tons of olives. Let's just trade, and we don't know what's up there. This is all unknown territory. Let's see what's for trade here. Looks like maybe luxury goods. Oh, food is a big one. And let's sell all our luxury goods for a nice price. Buy more food. No, sell all. Buy all food. And we're headed to Yed Prior. Okay, so hopefully Yed Prior is not a dead end. Landing on winter. Hopefully, there's an outfitter here. We can get a space map. There is not an outfitter. Family you've been transporting departs 106,000 credits. And no outfitter. It is a dead end. I think. Wait. Oh, we can't go over there. We can go up this way, maybe. The dense clouds in winter's atmosphere block out much of the sunlight, creating a frigid landscape below. The planet was not settled until about a century ago when a group of investors from Faircad decided to build a manufacturing center here rather than trying to find more land on the already overcrowded planet of Solace, claiming that the individual or the industrial emissions of carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases would eventually warm the planet and turn it into a tropical paradise. They were able to draw enough settlers to keep the factories going. The temperatures have risen measurably since the arrival of the human colonists, but without more intentional efforts, it may be another century before the planet warms enough to be truly comfortable to live on. Let's see. Trading's not going to amount to much. Job board. Go right back. Rush delivery to Solace. For 15,000, no. Zug. Seems like it's right there, but we're going to have to come up here to men. Which men is Hostile Thule, Hostile Smuggler's Den. Am I really going to chance it? Yeah, I am. Betalupi has nothing. Campo Centauri has Cornucopia. They're hostile, and maybe I hail the planet first, or I just don't stop. But, job board wise, nothing up my way. I don't want to head back down to Zug. Wait, where do we have to go? Dune. I'm hoping we can get there. All those places up there. So, then it is. Unexplored one, 4 jumps away. Yeah, I guess so. Betalupi system. No inhabited planets. Now we go to the hostile one. They're already after us upon entering. Unexplored system. No inhabited planets. We have to come up there. Entering the Belenos system. Oh, it's a dead end. Jump. Stranded. Oops, you just ran out of fuel in an uninhabited star system. Fortunately, other ships are willing to help you. Press N to cycle through all the ships in the system. When you have a friendly one selected, press T to hail it. You can then ask for help, and if it has fuel to spare, it will fly over and transfer fuel to your ship. This is easiest for the other ship to do if your ship is nearly stationary. We got blown to bits, though. It's a real end for us. We can't hail anybody. So we load previous spaceport. Back here. We can't head up that way. So let's do to Zug. 23,000 factory. 2 farmers hoping to find work. How about 2 factory workers hoping to find work? 6 jumps away. We'll take it though. 2 more. We'll take the farmers too there. And anything along the way. 6,000 credits. Not really worth stopping. 15K to head right back to Solace. We'll take that. Get rid of some stuff. So we're heading to Faircad. We have to be quick about it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, Solace. Wrong. 15,000 credits for our defibrillators. Back on Solace. Right back for 15,000 credits. Oh my gosh, it's easy credits. It's a rush delivery. We have 12 days to get there, 6 jumps away. Wyvern Station. Long jump. 22 tons of swimwear. Let's go to Skymoot. We have to go up that way anyway. 13 tons of unplasticized PVC. And also they have, we don't know what they have here. Equipment is a big one. So let's go buy some equipment, which is very low. Buy that up. Oh, we can only buy one. Oh, wait, buy 5. There we go. And next we're headed to here, I think. Right, we have a lot of stuff going on. Yeah. Right there. See how long we've been playing. 41 minutes. Time to wrap it up. Oh, it's so fun, though. You just get wrapped up in it and swept along. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe before leaving. I'd greatly appreciate it. And thank you for watching. Appreciate you guys all the time. So hope to see you guys next time. There's much more fun to be had, I feel. We're just scratching the surface of this absolute beast of a game. It is huge. It is interesting. And there's a lot more we haven't seen. So do come back to see more. And I'll see you guys then. So until then, be well, live well, stay well. And much love, peace, and joy. Don't go anywhere. Peace, guys. Ciao for now.